The warm-up today is 2 rounds, 5 pumps, 5 prysome goblet squats, 1 Turkish get-up per side, and 5 dead stop swings. Anytime you see TGU, that's Turkish get-up. Anytime you see DSS, that's dead stop swing. The first circuit is going to be an upward rep ladder, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 reps per side of pistol squats using a chair if you want to, or hanging on to a TRX if you have one. Just don't hang on so hard that you're not using your legs. Turkish sit-ups. I should actually call them Turkish roll-ups, TRU. Whoa, I just lost a sign. Okay, that means comment below if you have questions. Yeah, so you're gonna roll up to your elbow. In fact, let's change that right now. TRU, Turkish roll up. Cossack squats, a plank cross tuck, and snatches. The second circuit is a 10-minute EMOM of thrusters. So here's how that's gonna go down. If you only have one bell that you can thrust with, you'll thrust on your left for the first minute and then on your right for the second minute. If you only have uneven bells, you'll switch the bells around per round. And if you have 2 of the same bells, you will hold on to those same bells, and you're gonna do 6 on the first round, 7 on the second round, 8 on the third round, and you'll keep going through that sequence of 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, that's 9, and then 6 on the 10th. Circuit 3 is just one exercise, 4 rounds, 50 pulsing, seated band abductions. Circuit 4 is 2 rounds, 15 reps, anchor, reverse crunches, and lateral delt raises. For equipment, you will need a few kettlebells, a chair, a box, or a bench for pistol squats, and for your seated band abductions, a pair of dumbbells, and a hip circle. Here we go, right into the warm-up. Pumps, squeezing your butt in that bottom position. Do not bend your elbows. There is no push-up here. This is a dynamic stretch and shoulder opener. So make sure you feel a stretch in your calves, hip flexors, upper back, armpits, pushing those heels towards the floor. Take your time with all of this. You're gonna do 2 rounds of this warm-up. I'm only showing you 1 round. Prysome goblet squat. So prying the knees open at the bottom with the elbows. If you feel nice and open, just keep going with regular goblet squats. Five of these. Put the belt down safely. Turkish sit-ups. Remember squeezing that handle. Take time between each transition. Do not rush these. This is a great way to get feedback about pretty much every joint in your body. How's it doing today? A Turkish get-up will give you so many answers about that. So take your time here. Rolling from the fetal position. Packed shoulder, locked elbow, straight wrist. Open the saloon door, hinge the hips, hand comes down under the shoulder, sit through, down to the elbow, down to the back. 2 hands, carefully. And dead stop swings. Hike, snap, hike, park, hike, snap, hike, park. One more round of the warm-up. That was me lip syncing. So here is circuit 1. 2 reps each exercise, pistol squats. Turkish roll-ups, just to the elbow. Cossack squats, holding the bell in the goblet position. It's really more like a hinge than a squat. I could, actually, maybe I couldn't, maybe you could go deeper. This is the plank cross tuck. 2 snatches. Swing to switch. Four reps. Stay tense here. Think about really flexing that non-working foot. If you're having trouble with these, please do look at my pistol squat tutorial. That elbow that stays on the floor, I want you to pull it towards yourself as you roll up to it. And really, what am I going to say? Squeeze the handle. Take time to get in position. Kick out of the way any equipment that you need to. So here you can see that it's a hinge. If you want to take a lighter weight and go into a lower squat, feel free to do that. Things like Cossack squats are a time to play around a little bit more. So don't feel like you have to do it exactly the way I'm telling you. Don't do it with a rounded back though. But there's usually some leeway to modify it or progress it in a way that works for you. And pause on these knee tucks. Do not rush through them. It's not a mountain climber. That's where you're going to feel your core really ignite. Snatch. This is a 16 kilo bell. And a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 rep ladder is a nice time to experiment, especially at those lower reps with heavier weight. I haven't pistol squatted in so long. Does it show? I like to share my flaws with all of you. So in the garage, I've turned the lights on because it's gotten super dark and rainy. In fact, the power went out during this workout, and I lost about 3 or 4 customers in the workout. Not forever, but just in this hour. They lost power. It didn't come back on. One had a tree fall in her neighbor's yard. There, the lights just flickered.
She wants something, she call and check in. You know, I answer when you call and check in. Tell me what's the case, what's the matter? Tell me what's your name.
The weather seems kind of like a metaphor for what's going on in the world, what's going on in our country. Self-care is essential right now. If you have that luxury, definitely take care of yourself so you can take care of others. Little pelvis tuck, pelvic tuck. My daughter reminded me to wear a pride wristband to celebrate that. That's what's going on outside. And the lights just flickered again. And then I close the doors. So due to the weather and losing the clients, I lost some time on the workout, and I kind of dissected it, and I just took the most vital elements for myself. For at least my last round. Let's see if this shows. Yeah, so I'm just doing pistol squats and snatches. I think from here on in, it's possible I'm going to make a liar out of myself. Yeah, this is 8 reps. If your form starts completely disintegrating, you don't have to do 10 reps here. You can also modify them and make them easier by putting your non-working leg on the floor and using it as a little kickstand, your heel. And if it's too easy, you just shorten your seat. Remember, the secret to a great snatch is a big hike. So there's an 8-pound dumbbell in my hand. And that's actually something that's going to help modify this exercise because of the counterweight. Don't fret Also, if you find that one side is super easy and well, not easy, one side is stronger than the other, let's say. This happens with pistol squats and presses, and it happens to everybody. So that's no biggie. Resetting for each rep. Ten snatches. Softening the elbow on the way up and on the way down. That's called taming the arc. And letting that grip loosen and the hand open on the stab at the top. All right, here comes circuit 2. Here's our EMOM, 6 thrusters. Starting here with a pair of 12 kettlebells, which will prove unsustainable. Remember V to me for that double clean. I will go over a few different ways to modify this as this circuit progresses. This is real time, folks.
3, 2, 1.
You're doing this with me. I know you are. 7 reps. You can do it. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Enjoy this rest. Eight reps coming up. Good setup. V to me.
3, 2, 1.
Tilt them back towards you. Ground those feet. Big hike. Straight back. Squeeze those handles. Inhale down. Exhale up. Explode right out of the squat. Eye of the tiger. Back to 6 reps for the next round. We got this.
Three, 2, 1.
Good setup. V to me. Tilt the bells. bracing that core. Time to swap out the bells. Trading a pair of 12s for a pair of 10s. You don't have to do this, but you can. 7 reps.
3, 2,
Good setup. V to me. Nice big height. So that was one way you can modify, switch your bells out for a lighter pair.
Three, 2, 1.
Another way you can modify is to do 4 reps with 1 bell. And then switch sides within the same minute. I would try not to do this for when you have 6 reps. Which is coming up.
Three, 2, 1.
Sticking with this double bell thrusting scheme on a 6. But I'm going to give you another way to modify. Yeah, ready, here we go.
2, 1.
Just one at a time. Clean up 2 bells, then alternate your thrusters. We're still getting smoked. We're just not puking. That's a win-win.
Three, 2, 1.
Gonna stick with that modification for the last big set of 8 reps.
3,
And
2,
here we are.
1.
Last set, best set. 6 reps. Excellent. We did it. Circuit 3. 4 rounds, 50 reps. Hip circle abductions. Just a little pulse, constant tension in the band. Glutes on fire. Aren't you psyched you get to sit down now? Third set. Last set. Sitting up straight. Circuit 4. Reverse anchor crunches. I'm using a 20K for my anchor. Trying to hold on to it lightly. I have said this before, it's hurting my lower back to lift my hips up off the floor. So in an effort to not be injured and not be a hero, I'm just going to do some slow leg lowers, leg raises with a slow tempo, concentrating on feeling it in my core. And also keeping a mindful eye on my low back to make sure I'm not straining it. All of these things I say that I'm doing is really an invitation for you to do in case you are experiencing any of the same things. Lateral delt raises, 15 of these. Then one more round of both of those exercises, and then you're done. Soft elbows. I combined 2 sets here just so you can see the exercise from the side, so you can see that I'm not hinging my hips. Thanks for working out with me. I feel like I have to sit up like this so this doesn't happen, and at the same time, who gives a shit, right? Let's collectively stay sane, stay strong, and safe. I'm holding you in my heart.